the Bucks Townies Podcast. Bucks County's #1 investigative journalists doing journalism. We're dressed accordingly. It's going to snow any minute. Look at Gilmore. He's got a beautiful.
He had 3 coats on.
He's got a beautiful Eagles jacket that should have costed him $1,300, but somehow he got for a steal.
It was like $50.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
And then 2 sweatshirts on underneath.
It's just one. What do you mean? Which I made.
Gear up. Dan, you made that?
Yeah.
Nice. Dude.
And then we also have, besides Rambo on the floor, we have none other than Nic Servis from Servis Events, private chef, all around good guy.
Oh, so yeah, we have it tattooed on us, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have matching tattoos.
We have
Oh
good
my
people on our
god!
ankles.
People.
There's a lot of people that listen to this show now that didn't previously listen to this show when we were a little bit more rowdy of an episode. We actually got tattooed on the podcast together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I said Gilmore looked like a beached whale or something.
Yeah.
or orca.
It's because of the wide angle and I was wearing all black.
That's like one of the most like the most controversial moments on the podcast that have been brought up to me by other people.
Really?
They're like, dude, it was so funny, dude. You just, I'm like, how did you watch? That was so deep in there.
That was
Right,
a
that
deep
was like,
comment.
You guys are
That was like
worthless.
3 hours in, probably.
Anyway, normally we have you and your brother on here,
Yeah.
and it just gets completely out of control talking about Kagan water and stuff.
Yes,
like
it
that.
does. Yeah, we're probably not going to touch much on the water today.
But it's kind of refreshing to have just one of you, because I think it is. You both have such big personalities in a positive way.
Yeah.
That I think it is a little hard to manage a podcast with more than one people. When people like ask to come on the show, or we ask people to come on the show and they ask to like bring on like more than one person,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I know there's definitely times where Steve and I have been on here and it's like, who talks first? Who doesn't? Like, and we always, before we even come in, is like, don't interrupt. If somebody goes to speak first, let them speak. Like,
do you have brother protocols?
Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys like talk about it? Where you're like,
Yeah.
Do you guys get in the car after and you're like, you so botched that, dude? You talked over me.
Not like that, usually.
Who's the one, like, who usually takes a back seat and who usually ends up doing the talking? If it happens.
It really, truthfully, depends on the subject. When it comes, obviously, to like the water and stuff like that, Steve will go nuts. Steve has a lot of my mom in him. We all have noticed as we have gotten older, and they both can be like that. We're like, if they know what they want to say, it has to be said right now. It can't wait 5 seconds. It has to be said right now, which can be good, but there are definitely points where my dad and I are just looking at each other, just like, yo, what the, like, guys, chill. We'll all say what we have to say. So I would say with that, usually it can be him. It can be me though, depending on how much we've been drinking or something, know. But yeah, we definitely both like to talk, and at our events, if for anybody who has had us, Steve does most of the talking. He does most of the storytelling. He is more of the server when it comes to like the roles in our job, where I'm more of the cook and the chef in the back, making sure that the night stays moving and the food stays going. So he talks mostly with our guests and everything like that. He also does a lot of our booking, so he's talking with them. So he is the one who does speak more, but just because he does that doesn't mean that I also can't do that, or doesn't mean that I don't have the same kind of knowledge or know-how or all that kind of stuff, if that makes sense.
Are you guys like competitive between you when like at work? Like, is there any sort of like opportunity for you guys to get in a competitive environment?
Not, I wouldn't say at work, at least not anymore. Having this business together, we thankfully over this past year have really fallen into our roles, or have realized that we have to have separate roles. I had kind of an epiphany one night watching the show Homeland. I don't know why. Of like the CIA and the FBI, how like the CIA is more foreign, affairs, and the FBI is more domestic affairs. And I said to him, I was like, dude, we need to look at this business as like foreign and domestic. We're like, you need to handle all the foreign stuff, all of the booking, all of the stuff outside of the business, and I will handle everything domestically. I will handle everything internally and all the things inside of the business. So that way now, when something comes up that we see has to get done, we can look at it and go, is that foreign or domestic?
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's a shitty job, but sorry, bro, that's foreign. That's under your scale, or that's under your umbrella. So thankfully now we're not really competitive at work. I would say like the competition more comes into like, working out and stuff like that. But even now it's not fair because I don't have kids and Steve does, so like I can just spend more time on things like that.
On activities.
Yeah, activities. I mean, we were always competitive as kids, but we were always skateboarders and always did like action sports. So we never really played a lot of team sports. So it was always just me against him or, stuff like that. So like, yeah, it doesn't go away as you get older and own a business as twins, but we definitely don't compete how it used to be.
Interesting. Like when you're a chef, you can see this with tattoo artists and you can see this with like builders and like any sort of artists. Do you guys have different styles in how you cook, and does that ever come into conflict?
Definitely.
How does that happen?
I wouldn't say it comes into conflict.
Meaning like conflict's not always a bad term.
But yeah, there's definitely things where I'm like, yo, this needs more salt. He's like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, dude, yes, it does. Or he'll be like, this needs to be plated this way because it'll look better. And I'm like, well, I think it'll be plated this way. Where we even see, like, when it comes to plating food, I always plate more on the left. He always plates on the right. We do definitely, like, he's more of our pastry chef. He does more of the baking. He does more of, like, that kind of stuff. We've been throwing around the idea, and it's just so hard to get it going, where we would love to do, like, a 3 or a 4-course menu where we both cook the same things and we both prep it separately. So we can really see the difference of our plating, our seasoning, our cooking, our serving techniques, where like I don't help him and he doesn't help me, and we both prep and cook the same things. And then we have the people who are, the guests for the dinner judge us and tell us which one was better and which one wasn't.
A cook-off?
Yeah. But you're getting the same things from us. Like where he preps the whole thing, I prep the whole thing.
So much work.
I know. Like you do a 3-course menu, it wouldn't be that much. But
you should do it.
Yeah, we would like to do something like that, just to talk shit. We did the competition at Altamonte's. That was super fun, and
But you guys should compete on things. Like it could be something you do regularly as like a promotion.
Yeah.
But not even like, I don't know, like potato skins or like random
stuff,
dish, like taquitos.
Yeah.
Like just things that like, because you guys make such fancy food.
I know
that like it would be cool to see you guys compete on foods that are everyday foods.
Yeah, we talked about doing it for our one buddy, and it just never worked out. Of wanting to do like a 12-course, 1-bite bar food menu. Where like you do like potato skins, you do hot wings, but like you do them really nicely in just a little 1 bite, and you do 12 courses. But like we just couldn't figure out how to do it like costly, where it wouldn't take so much time and so much effort. And at the time we were talking about doing it for just 2 people. We're like, maybe we could put something out where we can do that. Hey, we're gonna do a bar food inspired night or something. But I mean, it would be fun. We as we're 5 years in now. We have almost kind of come to the realization that, like, yeah, we try to cook fancy food. Like, that's always the caliber we want to fall into. But really all we care about is cooking good food. Like, fancy is what makes people want to eat it because it looks nice. But, like, all we really want to do is just have our food taste good. As we've gotten older and, have kind of found our own way, at least myself personally speaking, like I just want when you eat it to do something for you, inside.
Then what? But like that's what makes it fancy, because food is designed to just sustain you.
Yeah.
And then food nowadays is barely doing that.
100%.
So when you have an opportunity to eat something that is nutritious, but also very like is kind of an experience, it's fancy the same way like a black tie affair is fancy. Yes. It's not an everyday thing.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of more of what we're focusing on the food aspect now.
It's fancy. Like, it's not every day.
the super delicious, very, very responsibly sourced. And yes, if we can plate it and make it look nice, that's a bonus, you know?
Yeah.
But like, we're not creating dishes starting with how they look first.
Yeah, I told your brother one time, I was like, you guys should, he was like, I don't know, we were fighting about something. And I was like, you know what you should do? You should start making like volcanoes with like lava flow, like chocolate lava flows.
Mashed
and
potato
do, like,
volcanoes.
make like food demonstrations. And he looked at me like he wanted to kill me. I was like, that's where you got to go from here. Just be a magician.
Fucking food
he's
magicians.
like, no, absolutely not. I will not do it.
Yeah, I mean, even, you know, cooking for a living, like some of the things that these people, you know, do that you see on the internet is, man, it's so next level. And like, it's so thoughtful and like so inspiring. And I always, whenever I see it, I'm like, is this feasible or practical in like a real life setting? Or is this literally just good for views?
Yeah, I don't know if
what I
that's
mean?
what people are looking for from you, though.
It's not. So like that's I think, you know, we fall separately into that. We're like, yeah, we are on social media and we have to be as, you know, a business. But like I focus on, you know, did the guest enjoy the food over did people like the post that we made?
You're creating like an environment, whereas a lot of those like Michelin restaurants and things like that, where you see where they're using all those random ingredients with like smoke effects and things. I think you're going to those places for that specific experience, whereas people are hiring you guys to create an environment.
Yeah. I think, just going off what you're saying, I think we've realized recently, like that's what we specialize in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've all hosted people at our houses and we all know that it can be pretty stressful and everything. We specialize in coming into your home and making you feel comfortable in your own home. You know, no matter what your house looks like, no matter what your kitchen looks like, no matter who's there or how many kids are there, how many dogs are running around, like our job is to make you, the host, and your guests feel as comfortable as humanly possible. And
that makes a lot of sense.
I like to think we do a very good job at that.
I would agree. I would say that you do.
You know,
you guys are very conscious.
Our guest experience. I don't even like using the word customer because I don't even want to refer to people who, you know, use our service as customers. You know, because we like to kind of take care of all of them. Our guest experience is the number one thing for us. Like it's what will separate us from everybody always. You know, it's all about the guest experience, how they see it, how they enjoy it, how they are enjoying it throughout the evening. The booking process with us, how it is to book with us, how easy it is, how quickly we answer, you know, how much we communicate back and forth. Like that's number one for us. As we've talked about having, like, you know, human businesses, you just got to be personable. And that's, you know, I think where we kind of shine in, you know, what we do.
I would definitely say that. I would definitely say that you are executing on your primary quality there.
Yeah, I agree.
Would you concur?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to, you know, I'm sure your service has changed since I've last experienced it, but you always made people feel welcome, and I always found it impressive that you could go into anyone's home and cook no matter what they have. If they have like a little air fryer or not, like you might use it, you might not, but you're gonna get it done. You're still gonna give them like a high quality meal.
Yeah, that's the whole, you know, the whole focus is no matter what you have, no matter where we are, no matter what is going on, you will get a 5-star treatment and a 5-star experience from us.
For sure.
Yeah.
I guess pivoting a little bit.
Yeah.
Speaking on like 5-star, what do you think this area is missing food wise? Like, what do you think this like Bucks County would really benefit from?
I mean, I guess to give a quick answer, just more locally owned places.
Meaning, such a good answer.
Like meaning where like the chef is the owner also. There's very few restaurants around here. We've all been here for a long time. There's very few restaurants around here that have had a change of owner in like 25 years. So every restaurant, Chambers is the only one I can think of with, Matt selling it to John, where John, as a new guy who now has a lot of stake in the game, is revamping the entire restaurant.
Isn't he in charge of the water wheel too?
Yeah, exactly. So he just bought that too. And like he's revamping all of that. Like they're taking charge of the food and they're redoing things and they're making it, more appealing to just the community where like I don't really want to speak poorly on any restaurants around here, but we need people who have a foot in the game. Kind of listening to you talk to Rob. Rob is like the best example of chef owner in the area who's trying to do what Steve and I are doing, where we're bringing in good, responsibly sourced food from farmers in our area, educating people on it, doing it in a very high way, but having a brick and mortar. Like, I don't have a brick and mortar. Like what Rob is doing and the people like him is what we need.
I think it comes down to having a community that will support that.
Yeah.
And that knows about that and values it.
I even think like a great example too is Tim at Heirloom. Just having like a nice little spot where he is fully invested into it and cares about the product coming out of it. Even the people, Red Roosters, who went in right next to him, small family-owned business. They're all from here. Just like people who want to do good things. I think that's what we're missing.
It would be cool to talk to Tim about his business someday.
Yeah, I personally think also what we're missing is variety. Like we don't have a lot of variety here. Like
what would you see in variety?
It would be cooler to have even like I feel like Ambler is a better example than Doylestown is. Just like where you have a Mexican spot, you have a Thai spot, you have a Vietnamese place, you have like a legit Japanese fusion spot. Like you have your Cisco restaurants that, your dive bars, like where you have a little bit of everything. Where it seems like in Doylestown, at least here on Main Street, you can go into 5 restaurants and literally find half of the same menu items on each menu. Like I saw a meme the one time that literally said it seems like modern day restaurants are just who can cook Cisco better. And I feel like once like you realize that, it's like, yeah, it kind of is. We're like,
well, people don't understand what Cisco is. Cisco is one of the largest like food service and distribution services for restaurants. So if you own a restaurant, chances are you're ordering at least one thing from them.
Yeah.
So like, that's why there's actually there's a bunch of, I forget which one the best one was. There's a bunch of documentaries on YouTube right now with like private investigators or there's private journalist class talking about why all the food in America tastes the same.
This is why.
And it's all because it's cooked in the same oil from the same company.
Yep.
So everything that's fried in that oil automatically tastes the same. So if you go to Arizona and get chicken fingers and then you go to New Jersey and get potato skins or some random, I think it's literally the same. It's going to taste the same.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And I watched that. I mean, I probably watched that like a year ago now. And it was devastating.
Yeah.
I just gave up going out to any place that is a chain, like any restaurant chain. I mean, I really wasn't a big restaurant chain guy before that.
Facts.
But when I watched that, I remember you and I having a conversation about Doylestown. I was like, bro, we got PJ Wellhand. Doylestown's got 2 Wawas. What are we doing? Like, why don't we have...
So that's more what I mean of like bringing in, small family-owned places again.
Have you heard of
chains.
Seed Oil Scout?
Seed Oil Scout, no.
So they have this application. You can go on it, and it tells you all the restaurants in the areas that don't have seed oils.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friend Mario, we just had him on Lori Pasta.
Yeah, I love Mario.
He's certified by Seed Oil Scout now.
Yeah.
So that's like a good place to check because I know what you mean because recently I had a donut from this place that just opened up, and like it just tasted like it wasn't, the oil wasn't clean. It just wasn't good.
That's bad too.
I'll let something like that ruin. Like I'm unfortunately gonna let that ruin my day.
Yeah, it low key did.
Like, me too. 100%. Yeah.
And I was like, oh man,
might as well just gotta taste the cake.
It's very nice, and I'm grateful. We're even talking about it. It's nice that this is becoming more of like the mainstream conversation, where like we're not crazy for saying this. Like, oh, I don't want seed oils, or hey, I don't want Cisco food. I don't want the same things that this major corporation is selling to 95% of restaurants. Like,
are we mainstream now? We're podcasting.
I think we're getting there.
We're in a corner office in Doylestown. I can see the courthouse from
That's
here.
about as mainstream as it gets, I think.
Yeah, dude. We're upstairs.
We're upstairs, dude. We're back upstairs.
We're upstairs. We're back upstairs.
We're back upstairs.
It took us a little while, but we're back upstairs. Yo, shout out for the credit, dude. Nick said we're mainstream. The stream is main, dude. We're a river.
Yeah. We're a river.
We're in the cut. I guess just pivoting again. Have you ever? What's like the highest pressure event you've done as like service events?
Man, highest pressure.
That I came up with that question like over a week ago. That's how long ago we did.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because you guys do some pretty cool events. You do some fun ones. You do some pretty important people ones.
Yeah.
You do important events.
Yeah, I guess like pressure. Yeah, depending on who we're cooking for, definitely determines that.
Because like if you mess up a dinner with me, it's way less impactful than if you mess up a fucking wedding.
I feel like messing up a dinner for people that we know is way more impactful than one of like people we don't know. Like cooking for like you guys when we were cooking for you like every month was like the most nerve-wracking. But
that was a lot of fun. I wish I wasn't.
I would probably say we one of the most, I guess, pressure. It's just like logistics sometimes. We cook at the Rodale Institute, which is like the largest nonprofit, like organic regenerative farming, like
Rodale
nonprofit. Yeah. I was actually just cooking there on Thursday. But we'll do a lot of their like regenerative health conferences where like they bring doctors and farmers in together to talk about how soil health and human health is directly correlated. And we're usually the farm-to-table chefs that they highlight for the event, and we come and we cook all the food and then educate on all the health on it. We did 135-person thing there for them, buffet, and it had to be like that all the people had to go through in like 10 minutes. And no running water, no electricity, no kitchen, no appliances, like no anything. So we had to, we brought Matt Sinner, good buddy Matt Sinner, our good friend Paul Smith, and Connor Welsh, good buddy Connor Welsh, who does the D-Town Cafe. We brought all three of them, a U-Haul truck, 2 or 3 flat tops, 5 outside burners, a big grill, and then like 6 tables, and just
turned to burn.
Dude, just like as quickly as you could get 140 portions of all of this stuff heated up, put out, set up, and then quickly turned over is like what we did. It must have been 14 minutes from when things were served to like when it was cleared and done. Like, because it had to be, because they had to go and like have conferences and talks after, and 135 people who've been sitting listening to talks all day. The last thing they want to do is sit down again.
Yeah.
So that's nerve-wracking. I was just telling Gilmar, we just had on Sunday 24 people in a tiny apartment in Rittenhouse Square that we had to carry bins up 6 flights of steps because the elevator was broken, of course.
Jesus.
What building?
I don't know what the building was called. The guy owned the building. It was just 2 apartments. He was like a developer. So 2 really nice apartments. His cousin lived on the bottom one. He lived on the second one. And parking outside around the building like a half block away. So me, Steve, and our good friend Alyssa, who serves with us, literally had to carry all of our bins a half block around the building and then up 6 flights of steps. Like, when we were going to look at the apartment before we brought all our stuff in, me and Alyssa literally almost turned to each other to laugh. Like, yo, are we fucking seriously walking up this high? Like, every time you got to the top of the step, you're like, all right, it's right here. You'd go through a threshold, and it was like another step. We're like, are you kidding me? And that was I would have
pulled the fire alarm.
I'd
be like, yo, there's a fire downstairs. Everybody get out of here.
It was bad. We actually, like, because we had that event booked for a little while, we actually tailored our menu for February around that party, where like mostly everything could be done in just an oven. I don't have to do too much cooking. It's just reheating some sauces, getting things nice and hot, like, where we literally did it for that reason, because we knew we'd be in a small kitchen with a shitload of plates everywhere and garnish everywhere. And 24 people walking around a tiny apartment is not easy to do either, So those ones are probably the more stressful ones where you just know, hey, it's a small, and we don't ask to see your kitchen, but with parties that size, knowing it was going to be in Philly, we did. So we also knew it was a small kitchen. So going in, knowing it's already going to be challenging makes it more stressful. Where I'd almost rather go in naive, just like, oh, no, it'll be fine. And then when you get there, it's like, oh, shit, like, now what? I would rather think on the fly than have to, like, process it ahead of time.
Oh, shit.
You know? Yeah. Like, would rather make...
He doesn't want to be a prisoner in his own mind.
No. I would rather make, quick split decisions.
That's wild.
Yeah. You just come prepared no matter what. You just go prepared no matter what. I would rather make the game time decisions there than, like, fucking up our standard preparation stuff that we do every single day because we know it's going to be a smaller kitchen or something,
get a bigger apartment, my guy.
It was a great apartment, but that's challenging. And then, of course, when you have, a party of 12 and 2 of them are 100% vegan, like that becomes challenging because, like, we're bringing everything. I don't have a team of cooks behind me like, oh, hey, guys, can you fire me, a vegan cauliflower dish or whatever? Like, everything has to be planned accordingly, put aside, set aside, cooked aside, and then plated aside to make sure that we're not messing anything up. People put a lot of faith into us and trust into us, knowing that when you hire us, there will never be a food allergy problem.
Do you guys,
because we're focusing so tightly on you.
Do you ever get requests for, like, kosher?
No. I mean, with that, we could do it, but dude.
Do you know what kosher is?
No, I just know, but I don't know.
You have to have like a rabbi come in and bless all your food, and like I don't know if he would have to come in again at the person's house and do it again. Like,
is that true?
Is it close to halal?
I think like.
All right, ready? We're shouting it out. Why? Okay, hold on. We're zooming in. Ready? Kosher refers to the food prepared in accordance with Jewish dietary laws, kashrut, derived from the Torah, ensuring it is fit or proper for consumption and requires specific animal species, humane slaughter, complete removal of blood, and the strict separation of meat and dairy products. So like I was reading through, like you can scroll through. I was reading through like the kosher rules and guidelines the other day.
Yeah,
and it honestly just seemed like it was just better food.
I mean, it probably is.
It honestly
it's probably just clean food.
Like ancient, like we're just gonna make sure we're not eating junk.
Yeah. I feel like isn't that what
like I don't think it said. I didn't read anything about it getting blessed or anything like that. It just seemed like
really? That's what everybody says.
It just seemed like it was more because you can literally go to the grocery store and get kosher food off the shelves. Like every box is blessed by a rabbi. That's bullshit. No, I mean if
this were the case, then yeah, totally. But no, we've never had anybody ask.
Have you ever gotten any like what's the most random request you've gotten in terms of like in general?
That would be probably a better question for Steve because he handles all of our like inquiries. We're starting to see this.
Get him on the phone.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna call his ass. We get this a fair amount, and it's just for like personal preferences. We'll have people who are like, hey, I want no egg, no soy, no dairy, no gluten, no processed sugar. And yeah, I guess that's kind of those are all of like the big ones, and it's like, okay, what do I do for you?
Yeah.
And we always make 7 courses for them. We'll always serve everybody else the not crazy stuff, and then serve these people like the not flavored things. Really,
these people.
It's crazy. Just like no egg, no soy, no dairy, no gluten, no sugar.
Damn.
Sometimes no meat either. So it's like shit. That's always fun. Getting all of those. Especially like right now when you have a menu that has like dairy all over it.
What ingredient is like most slept on?
Ooh. Like for us or for like people?
Like people don't know. Like
mushrooms.
Put us on it.
Definitely.
Mushrooms
for sure are the most slept on ingredient by, I would say, like the public.
Why?
Because they're so good and
they taste good or like they're good for you?
Both. And whenever we serve them, like right now we're serving, a leek and maitake mushroom arancini with like a chestnut bechamel and pickled onion and Parmesan.
Damn.
And like we know every time we serve it, we're going to have one, if not more than one person say, "Oh, I don't eat mushrooms." It's like, okay, well, please just give it a try. Like, if I just said leek and maitake and didn't say leek and maitake mushroom, you literally wouldn't even know this is in here.
Yeah.
Like, just give it a try. You're probably gonna love it. But it's the one food that people just can't get over. It's the one thing that, like, no matter how much we say, hey, you're not even gonna know it's there. These are not cooked how you are used to having them wherever.
People have issues with mushrooms.
They have a massive issue with mushrooms.
Dumb.
Yeah, that and honestly, like rabbit. Rabbit's another one too. We served rabbit rillettes as an amuse-bouche, I think back in like November or something. And
you can blame cartoons for that.
And dude, we literally probably had half of the people that month ask like, hey, can we just not do the rabbit course? Where it's like, if I just said pork rillette instead of rabbit, you would never even know it was rabbit. So we see that a lot. The cuter animals people have a tougher time with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, mushrooms or rabbit for sure. At least in our experience doing what we do, dealing with all the food we deal with, those are definitely the two where people are unwilling to budge on them. Yeah. And they're so good. Like, so good.
Yeah, I like mushroom and rabbit.
Oh, dude. Mushroom and rabbit together? Like,
yeah, that sounds crazy. I remember the first time I had rabbit, my dad had it in the fridge because he was going to make some Guatemalan dish with it. And it was in a blue bag. And he was like, oh, you get the rabbit? I'm like, yeah, where is it? He's like, it's in that blue bag. And I open it. It looked crazy as hell.
Dude, they look like skinned dogs.
They do.
Like, truthfully.
Yeah, but it tasted really good.
Dogs. What the hell?
What?
This dude, you let him just get away with that?
Skinned dogs? Because they do. I agree.
It looks like skinned dogs. How many skinned dogs are you hanging out with?
I haven't. I would assume this is what a skinned dog would look like.
We're assuming.
Okay. It's just like, yeah, it looks like this thing I see all the time.
I bet you if I took Ruthie and I skinned her, that's probably what a rabbit would look like.
That's facts. I agree.
Nick's dog.
Yes.
It's Nick's dog.
Helpless.
My baby girl.
Dog is...
Nah, rabbit was good though.
Yeah, it's good.
When the breed for your dog was created, that's when wolves were just like, damn it.
Yep.
How'd this happen?
Yeah, we lost all control now.
Do you ever like when we joke and like we look at Ruthie and then we're like, oh dude, she was a wolf once. How far away do you think we are from like the wolf human? Like, are we Cavalier King Charles?
We're
Spain?
probably about Cavalier. Maybe not us.
I look around and I see Cavalier King Charles humans in the street.
I definitely see Cavalier King Charles humans.
Ooh, mushrooms.
Yes. Oh, I can't have rabbit. I don't like rabbit.
God, rabbit.
Yeah. There are definitely a few, Cavalier King Charles humans out there for sure. For sure.
They're out there not eating food, dude.
All right, while I get this next question ready, how do you cook your steak? Like, what temperature do you eat your steak?
Medium rare only. If not, like there has been times where it's like borderline barely even cooked.
Okay, gas or induction?
Gas all day. Induction I don't like at all.
Open flame.
Yeah. I mean, in induction, it's cool. We actually just got a set of all clad pans this holiday season, strictly so when we go to people's houses that have induction burners, we don't have to use their pots and pans. Like, our whole shtick is I don't ever want to use any of your stuff. Mm-hmm. But when we go there and I didn't have these pans, I would be forced to use them.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It boils water fast, but like it's not practical for like professional use. Mm-hmm. When we go in and somebody has it, I'm not like, oh, sick, you have induction. It's like, okay, like it's all touch screen. If your fingers get greasy, you can't turn the dial. You can't turn anything on or off. It locks super easy.
Yeah.
Like if you pull the pan away to saute for too long and you put it back on, you have to return the burner on and everything. Like, fire's amazing. Why did we ever go past that? You know, it's like one of those like why fix what's not broken kind of things, you know?
Yeah, we're arrogant as humans.
Yeah.
We do it all the time. We're always like, we're so innovative. We came up with this new way to do something that our body's been doing for thousands of years.
We have glass cooktops now, and just fire was fine. So yeah, fire all day for sure.
Yeah, facts.
For sure. Even though I have a glass cooktop at my house. So.
This is probably why you know so much about it.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely prefer gas because of that.
Definitely.
If say you're me,
yeah,
and you're an average home chef.
Average.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let me have it.
Okay.
What are some few things you could suggest like to level up my home cooking? Like what are some things that human average non-warriors and are not doing? You know what I'm saying? Like what are civilians not doing?
I would say that apparently I guess it's like a joke just for Americans, just spices, dude. Like just spices. Like
how does one get involved with spices? How do I spice things up?
I mean, dude, I go down to yeah, dude, a little fucking salt by however the fuck that guy did it or whatever.
Is it kind of like when you're in junior high and you spray too much Axe body spray? Like sometimes you gotta learn. You gotta
cut back a little bit. Yeah. But like the smallest example, I'll go down to the larder right here. You know, right by the dispensary in Doylestown.
Larder.
Yeah, it's called the larder. Like the larder is like the pantry. You know. Okay. So we have one right in Doylestown. It's like wholesale nuts and candy and spices and everything. So
I legit. The branding on that place must be terrible. I'm sorry for saying that to a local business.
Oh yeah, it's a super old place.
I've been driving past that place for 20 years.
You'll
never knew what it was.
You'll now notice it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's by Doylestown Glass.
Exactly.
It's right across from Evans Gym.
Right behind it. Yeah.
For years, the larder.
Yeah. Go in there. So when you go in there, all the way in the back on the right side, they have a huge spice selection, and it's just all bulk spices. They have spices already made up: taco seasoning, fajita seasoning, you know, curry, harissa. So like, if you don't know anything, you go in there and buy some taco seasoning. I do every morning, usually ground beef, eggs, some taco seasoning, some pickled peppers on top at the end.
Damn, that's good.
And it makes everything so much better. Like
he's always like, we eat average food.
We do eat average food.
But he's like cooking full breakfast with pickled. With special taco seasoning from the larder. This dude's lying to himself.
It is no MSG seasoning. But so I would say the number one thing, because even myself, when before I even went there, I would go to Giant and just get like the McCormick blend, like the roasted garlic and fucking chili or whatever. Get a few of those and just dash that on whatever you're making. Like it makes what you're used to eating every night just a little different, you know, depending on what you're adding to it. Like, so that would definitely be number one for home cooks. Number two, use butter and like a lot of it. You know, that'll make shit a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, also
Gilmore's writing that down. For home chefs,
it's for the notes.
No, I know.
I would say also cook at high temperatures. Your oven can go hotter than 350. High temperatures, you know.
Why?
Roast vegetables at a high temperature. You're going to just get a better Maillard reaction to it. You're going to have a better sear, a better roast, a better whatever. Like
Maillard.
Yeah, that's just the compound chemical reaction. You know, when you actually get the caramelization of fat and oil, but high temperatures. Fat, seasonings, salt. Salt's a good place to start for home cooks. I know a lot of people barely ever use salt. That'll change the game a lot. And truthfully, acid or vinegar. Using vinegars accordingly. Apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, a little dash of sherry vinegar in some ground beef or something will really change the game also. Just those simple, very basic things will literally make just the easiest thing you are used to eating all the time so much different and just like a little elevated. You know, I hate cooking at home, truthfully.
Yeah.
I hate it. I do. Not that I hate it. I cook for a living. You know, I go home and we try to eat.
You're the outlier, Gilmore. No photographer likes taking selfies like you do, dude.
What the hell?
Gilmore's got a selfie section in his apartment. He's got a sectional selfie section.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's got like different selfie angles.
A little shrine.
I got tripods everywhere. I just put my phone there.
He hard mounts the tripods to the wall and floor. He just has to put. He's like, oh, maybe angle B today. Like, this coat hits.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just obviously I cook at home all the time. We try to always practice what we preach, and we live the lifestyle that we try to portray. But it's definitely a pain in the ass, you know, for sure.
What, acting like You live like you
acting like it, doing it, yeah, all of it, yeah. It's just, you know, like
if you guys were doing all this just to like sell dinners, that would be the wildest
so
maneuver. I mean, people probably do that.
I'm sure they do.
People live lives like way deeper than that.
There are,
that would be funny as shit if you guys like, I fucking can't do these animals anymore.
There's easier life to live than cooking and chefing and farming for a persona. I'll tell you that.
Did you think being a chef though, like when you were like younger and you're like, I'm gonna be a chef, did you think you would be easy to get girls? You're like,
I never really thought of that actually. When we were in high school going to culinary school, we were always,
I didn't think about that either.
We were always told
that's not a surprise to me, dude. You're fucking Rico Suave.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not born with dashing good looks like you do.
That's like Gilmar's always like, God, man, I don't want to talk to them too hard, you know. And I'm like, dude, look at you.
Yeah, I was not born looking like that.
He's Zorro.
Right, exactly.
Look at that mustache. Look at this hair.
I wish I had flow like that.
And he's always like,
we were always told when we were going to tech school, to culinary school, oh, you're a bitch. You're a girl. Girls cook. And
interesting.
I will say now, everybody who said that has not done much with life. And that we have gotten older, I'm sure they would probably love to do what we do now. So I never really thought about getting girls cooking. It definitely helps. I'm sure my wife is very appreciative of the food that I feed her. I'm sure the lifestyle we live is somewhat annoying to her every now and then, but it definitely benefits her for sure. I definitely didn't. I mean, I guess when I think about it, I definitely probably got some girls because
like, damn, I'm gonna cook up this carbonara right now.
I mean, that was
Lindsay's gonna notice me.
That is definitely what I would do. Like whenever I would talk to a new girl or something like that, or was trying to date somebody new, cooking for them was always the number one thing I would do.
The move. Yeah. That's the move.
It's all I got. It's all I can offer.
Gilmar's over there just like Gilmar. I swear to God, just went like this. He was just like praying hands, just yes,
dude.
He was like a Shaolin monk.
It's all you can do, man.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
I'll cook for you, make you laugh.
Yeah, that's all you can do, baby. Yeah. Food is the universal love language, or however the saying goes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yes,
I fell in love with Gilmar the first time I saw him play soccer.
I probably would too.
Those Ferrari legs, dude.
I've also made Andrew tacos before, so there's that.
He has cooked for me.
Yeah, I've cooked for Andrew a couple of times.
If I can cook for somebody, you really show him what
I've saved Gilmar's life and introduced him to wild things.
Yeah, for sure. Solid trade-off.
There's one time Gilmar got his car stuck on the side of a mountain. And it was literally like, oh no, dude, he's gonna slide to his death. And we got him out of there.
Dude.
That was so bullshit, bro. I pulled into the wrong parking lot. That's why I fucking stuck there.
He pulled it in. So I just gave him the address to our house. We weren't there yet. So I made Gilmar drive up to like Vermont in the dark. And like, so he's like looking for the house. I'm like, dude, you're at the wrong house. And then he's like, I can't get up the hill. And I was like, he's like, dude, there's no way. And we pull up and there was like a coating of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Dude, Gilmar was stuck at the bottom of the hill. People watching him.
Yeah, dude, if people were having dinner, they all were watching me to try to fucking get out of there.
They're all like eating their plates. Like, dude, I'm like, it's going to be okay, buddy.
We did this dinner. We did this dinner in Jersey. I'm pretty sure in December. And they told us, hey, when you get here, give us a call. The driveway is super sketchy. Stay to the right side or whatever. And we've gone up a bunch of super sketchy driveways.
I hate that. That's like when you get to someone's house and they're like, the dog's friendly.
Yeah.
Just don't look him in the eye.
We had that a few times.
It's like, what are you talking about?
But
you gotta say that to someone. Get out of here.
We fucking pull up the driveway and you come up the driveway and then it bends around and it comes up again like 90 degrees and it comes and around the house, but around the house there's no siding. It's just like it's just dirt. And so I'm parked there, literally looking pretty much like I'm about to launch off to the moon. And I'm like, yo, Steve, get out, go ring the doorbell, see where we should park at, whatever. He's like, all right. He gets out. I'm sitting in the car, and I had it in park. He's like, hey, you're going to come around the house. I'm like, shit, okay. Like, holy fuck. Driving a bigger SUV is like, this is sketchy as hell. I go to let my foot off the brake, and I hit the gas, and it was in reverse, and it shot me down the hill. I literally was like, thankfully caught it quick enough, and it was like, grrr, and like skidded. where I literally, one, almost backed into the Genesis behind us.
Oh.
And two, if I didn't, I literally would have went off the hill and probably fell 200 feet. Like,
what?
You know, like it was like that.
Event
like,
canceled.
Dude, it was sketchy. Yeah, that was, oh, yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. We've had a few of those with driveways like that where it's like, when it snows, you guys are just stuck here, right? Like, that's just, you just don't leave the house for like 6 months. So like, yeah, pretty much, you know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, those people aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was scary. That was fucking scary. I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I think about that with my driveway, and that doesn't even sound
your driveway is pretty sketchy too.
There's certain people that come to my house, and I'm just like,
yeah, good luck. Yeah.
Damn it.
I mean, at least
good luck.
You're just paved though, right? All the way?
Most of it's paved, yeah.
This one was not.
Yeah, that's
not
crazy.
At all. Yeah.
Yeah, but with people like the snow's not so bad right now, especially with like the nannies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's certain people that come and go at like dark hours.
Yeah.
I keep my driveway so salted and like the sidewalks and stuff cleared as shit because I'm like, dude, one of these ladies is gonna take a header. And I'm gonna have to take care of this baby, and the world's gonna cave in.
Yeah, yeah, that would not be good having the nanny break her ankle on your.
Or
your
dude, like my mom. Like my mom doesn't really come to visit too often, but when she does, I'm always like, she'll get out of the car and I'll be like, oh, dude, please don't fall.
Yeah,
don't die.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Yeah,
not on my watch. Go to my brother's house and do that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do this here. Don't do this here. Yeah, that's not fun.
Did you ever walk out of a dinner or like leave or like pull up and be like, no? Like if you like imagine like the scenario I imagine, and I'll take Gilmore on you on the journey. Yeah. It's like you open the door and like there's like some people dressed up in some like crazy outfits, and like some woman has like a leash around her husband's neck and he's like acting like a dog. Where are you gonna be like, oh, what? Are you gonna still cook dinner or are you gonna leave?
We would probably still cook dinner.
Okay. All right.
We've had
shout out to those people.
Yeah, we have had that conversation. Hey man, it's your house. Whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home is your discretion. If you don't ask me to do it, no problem. We've had a conversation like, what if one time we answer the door and they're just completely naked? It's like a nudist house. We would probably be like, okay, hey, nice to meet you. Where's your kitchen at? Where do you guys want to sit at tonight? Whatever. And then when we go out to the car to start unloading, we'd probably be like, dude, did you fucking see that? And that would probably be it. You'd be like, okay, just don't stare.
You'd be like, dude, and your brother would
don't
be
look
like,
down.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And we'd be like, okay, let's get it going then. Let's do it. Yeah, there would have to be. I don't even know what the situation would be for us to like not do that. We always say if somebody was like super rude at every single course, where like every time you put a dish down, they had some like super arrogant thing to say, or if maybe we brought a server with us at one time and they were being like handsy to the girl server that we have or something, like we would either tell that person like, hey man, look, you either need to stop, or we would just stop dinner and tell the host, hey, you need to get your boy out of here or get him under control, and we'll continue. Or we would just stop. We would just pack all our stuff up. We would eat the cost for the night and we would leave. Like I don't have to put up with that. Like, we kissed ass for so many years in restaurants. Like I don't have to put up with that anymore. You're inviting me into your home, which is your most like sacred, comfortable place of living. If you want to act like an arrogant asshole or have one of your friends do that and not like speak up about it, then I don't have to be here.
The performance is canceled.
Yeah, I'm not putting up with that for sure. I don't know what that would take or what that would look like. It would have to be so bad. We have very, very, very thick skin, but it would. Yeah, we just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put up with it.
What's your favorite cereal?
Probably Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, good one.
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I like
Fruity
I like when you get like a big scoop of them when they're kind of soft but not all the way soft.
Yeah.
Dude, Fruity Pebbles are just colored Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, and they're better.
Yeah, they are better.
They're better than Rice Krispie treats.
Well, because they're colored?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What are you,
exactly.
Racist?
Yeah, what's wrong with that, dude?
Am I racist?
I don't know. Like, yeah, you racist.
What the hell are you taking it there, dude?
Yeah, you up against
We
the color.
literally
the
just
colored
came in
fucking
here
specs,
talking about
dog?
food health and stuff, and now you got all these colored dyes in your
I
cereal.
know. Try to do. Well,
It's good.
If I'm gonna be honest, like I don't eat cereal. I haven't eaten cereal in, dude, so long.
Mhm.
Like legit, like
Amen, dude. Good for you.
super long time without eating cereal. But yeah, if I had to say, it'd probably be Fruity Pebbles, dude.
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Gilmar, what do you
Me?
got?
Damn, dude. I might have to go Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
I grew up with it. Classic.
So you said, yeah, Fruity Pebbles, yeah, but then you went healthy with Frosted Flakes?
Frosted Flakes is not healthy.
Dude,
Let
it's
me-
fiber.
Bro, that shit's covered in shit.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of mini wheats.
Let me
Oh,
change-
yeah, Frosted
I wanna
Flakes, you're
change
going to
my
die,
answer.
dude.
Yeah, I wanna
Toady the
die.
Tiger?
Yeah.
I want to change. I think now that I'm thinking about it,
You
what is
can't
it?
change it.
No, wait, let him change it. His brother's not here.
Nope, you're sucked in. Truthfully, now that I'm thinking about it, honestly, Cookie Crisp is probably my favorite one.
Oh, that's a
Cookie
good one.
Crisp.
Yeah.
Can you pull that up?
they're
I don't know
probably
if I know
that's probably
Crispy Crisp.
my favorite when I really think about
Dude, they
really
made,
think about it.
straight up, they made this Rice Krispie Treats marshmallow.
Yeah, there you go right there. Yeah, with the wolf.
What?
Yeah, Cookie Crisp.
that's probably my favorite.
I don't
favorite
think
cereal.
I don't know if I've ever had that one.
It's good stuff.
That's trippy.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
What? There was this one Rice Krispie Treats cereal that they made with like marshmallow, like where the Rice Krispie Treats were literally like instead of the Rice Krispies, they were like chunks of like Rice Krispie Treats.
Yeah.
And that was banging.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like a limited edition. Yeah, see if they still make this.
I do love Rice Krispie Treats.
Yeah, but it was like a cereal. Yeah, see if you can take me marshmallow cereal. See if we still got this.
Frosted Krispies.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Is it Rice Krispie Treats?
Yeah, maybe that. They
Dude.
don't make it. I know they don't make it anymore because it was like a limited time back then. Yeah, that was it. That was it.
It's like clusters.
It was like, and like they were really good, except for like if you bit down on it at like the wrong angle. It was like, have you ever eaten like a taco chip and like have it go in between your teeth?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
That was like every eighth bite with that was a risk.
Yeah,
It was so good that you were like, oh, dude, the top of my mouth. Oh no. Yo, pause the game.
That's the exact reason why we don't serve croutons. Like whenever we serve like a salad and it has like bread on it, we'll do breadcrumbs. Like we'll take the same crouton, whatever, like brown butter sourdough croutons, and we'll buzz them up into breadcrumbs and sprinkle it on top, instead of a crouton where you bite it and it tears your mouth apart.
Yeah, buzz them up.
Yeah, so we make
That's
that
true.
shit
The
like
croutons
a powder.
They do mess you up.
Yeah.
In the
I
next
hate
couple of
that.
days, you're like, why is the top of my mouth raw?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why does it feel like I crashed a bicycle on the top of my mouth?
Yeah.
Road rash.
Always the dry paprika croutons.
When was the last time you think you did that? Like, when was the last time you got like a mouth injury from eating?
I just did the other day, actually. What were we eating? I burned the shit out of my mouth.
Yeah, I burned my mouth too.
It could have been, I made like legit just like hamburger helper at home for dinner.
Hell yeah.
And I think I was so excited over it. I just like spoonful immediately. I was like, I had to spit it out and shit.
You were excited, huh?
Yeah. Like super excited.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
When was the last time I got a mouth injury?
Yeah.
Non-jiu-jitsu mouth injury
Yeah.
was probably actually today eating Vitality.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, because my microwave's super weird. I have like one of those like, it's not a microwave. It's like a steam. I don't know.
yeah.
It's high-tech appliances that I did not sign up for. And so like I'm never quite clear on like how long I have to microwave things in there. So I've been, at first I started casual. And now I just don't have time for that shit anymore, so I hit it hard.
Just hit whatever's there.
Yeah, dude. At first, I was like, oh, I'll do a minute, and then I'll put it in for another minute.
Yeah.
Put it in for another minute. No, now I'm just
dude.
3 minutes?
Now I'm just like
nuclear.
3. No, but that's what the first strategy.
Oh.
Now I'm like 3 minutes straight out the gate.
Yeah.
If that was the first procedure, so like I gave it 2 minutes,
2 minutes is solid.
and then I took Rambo out.
Yeah.
I came in, got on the computer, forgot about the food. Went and got the food. Sat down, took a bite out of it, burnt my mouth. That's how hot that shit was, dude. Damn. I forgot I made lunch. And I still burnt my mouth. It was still that hot.
Damn.
So I think my microwave cooks on like a it's like an exponential curve.
Just multiplies.
Like at like a minute, it's like kind of hot. At 2 minutes, it's like pretty warm. At 3 minutes, it's scorched
turbo.
Yeah.
So something happens in that 2 to 3 minute angle that just goes straight up. Power just up. The power doesn't build up in something. I don't know. GE.
GE.
What was the meal today?
I don't know. Vitality.
Yeah,
Nico's meat.
You don't know what it was? Like what the meal was?
Meat. It was I don't know. There was couscous.
Nice. Their shit's banging.
Ground beef. There was some spicy sauce on top of it.
Nice.
I don't know. I think it was maybe Tuscan spicy meat. That's what I call it.
Sounds right.
Okay. Their shit's banging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. If you want to go the prepared meal route, theirs is definitely the most superior around, I would say.
I mean this with no insult, but at that time of day, I'm not paying attention to anything. So all their food just molds together into one dish.
Just fuel for you.
Yeah, because like the meat, I saw something in the fridge earlier. There was like meatballs in the fridge. That was something that I was like, all right, I won't be able to like blend that together. Because Nico's, I was like, oh, what do you? And I'm like, bro, all your food, just my mind.
I just want to mash it all together.
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best way to eat though, when you can just take everything and just
they have this
mash it all in a bowl together.
They have this Tuscan chicken thing that's pretty good right now, and I know it's a Tuscan chicken thing because at the end of it, I always have these like sun-dried tomatoes left over, and I'm like, do I eat these?
I feel like those are a weird ingredient. If you want to go back to that, like, what do you do with them really?
I'm always on the trash, and I do this every time. On the way to the trash can to throw all of them in the trash. I take one out and I eat it to be like, do I like these this week?
Yeah.
Should I actually eat these?
I do the same thing, and it's never that enjoyable. I'm sure there's probably so many people like, fucking asshole. But like, what do you really do with sun-dried tomatoes?
Yeah, sun-dried tomato advocates.
Like, aside from putting them in some oil to dip some bread in, like, what do you really do with them?
Well, Nico's putting them in his lunches right now.
Hey, I'm sure some people love them.
I've been trying to get Nico on the podcast, and now,
he'd be amazing.
And now he's making this fiber. Do you know about his fiber?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
the fiber products. So I think I'm gonna be able to get him on this time.
Yeah, you should. They gave us a sample of those. They're awesome.
Nico,
awesome.
Oh, you got a sample?
Yeah. Hey, I've known Nico since like the year 2000. Oh yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, what was Nico like in the year 2000?
He was
sixth grade Nico.
A big soccer guy. That was it.
Nico was a big footballer.
Yeah, Scipione. Yeah,
what?
Big time. Like still to this day, I feel like probably still kind of is.
He kind of does have a soccer player haircut.
He does, yeah. Did he know he was handsome even back then, or no?
I'm sure he must have, dude.
I feel like he doesn't know he's handsome.
He must have. He's a man dime.
He knows.
You think he knows?
It's all
he doesn't
show.
act like it.
It's all a show.
Yeah.
Just the way you do it, dude.
What?
Exactly, dude.
No, dude.
He's like, he definitely knows he's handsome over there. This guy.
He's an Italian supermodel.
Real, recognize real. Right?
Recognize real. Shit. Somebody that backfired on me.
They're awesome.
And I mean no disrespect to your brother, though, but have you ever seen Urkel? When Urkel takes his glasses off and he's not Urkel,
like Steve Urkel,
and he's like the other Urkel.
Yes, yeah,
that's him and his brother.
Whoa,
really?
At this age, not always, but his brother Gerardo has like a family, his kids and shit.
Yeah,
Gilmore's over here like swagging it up in his $1,000 Eagles jacket with his
$1,000
fresh ass haircut.
Mm-hmm. No,
look, just swag. Just be like, yeah, this weekend I think I'm gonna take some pictures.
What?
Just being fresh, dude. He's the cooler Urkel.
No,
dude, own it.
Yeah, what's the name? Can you type in Cool Urkel? I gotta know this guy's name.
Cool Urkel.
Dude, his name is something like, I feel like it's like Eric.
Eric Urkel. I could see that.
Eric.
I could probably see that.
Let's see. I said Cook Urkel. God damn.
Cook Urkel, dude.
Yeah, dude. Definitely own being the cooler one.
No, he has a family and shit. I think that's cool.
Stefan.
Yeah,
Stefan
dude.
Stefan, dude.
Jeez,
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Steve to Stefan.
Dude.
Yeah.
Gilmore is Stefan, dude.
That's my brother. That's me. Yeah.
Sorry, Gerardo.
Jardo's like home, like, what the fuck?
He's eating dinner right now. He's got crying kids. He's watching our YouTube channel, like the only person watching right now. He shuts it off, dude. We got no views on this episode.
What assholes.
thumbs down. He like switches from thumbs up to thumbs down.
Yeah, I can see it on the analytics. Yeah. It's like, what the hell, dude? We had 1 thumbs up.
What, like 1 hour in, dislike.
Yeah. He timestamps dislikes it.
Yeah. Yeah, puts it in the comment.
Yo, hit us in the comments.
No, it's fucking funny.
No, yeah.
So
No, my brother's cool as fuck.
I forgot about Urkel. Yeah, took his glasses off as like a secondary person.
Oh, yeah.
I always forget you also are a twin, too.
Yeah, man. Twinning it up.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you and your twin on here.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's high statistical likelihood that I have twins.
Really?
What?
Ariel's like got multiple twins in her,
shit.
in her.
Like that you'll have twins, you mean?
Mhm.
Really?
Next kids, yeah.
I really hope
Wow.
not.
Yeah, you hope not.
I told Ariel the first like it would have been like out of the gate, like getting 2 done.
Yeah.
She looked at me like I was nuts, and I was like, no, but think about it, like whatever. But now that I wouldn't ever want to do that shit.
Well, I mean, everybody we know who has twins, and even our parents, when it's your first one, like it's all you know. Like you don't know what to compare it to. So like if you had 2 right off the bat, you can never compare it to having 1 because you don't know what that's like. It just becomes your reality.
I think though, when you have twins after you've had 1, though, granted, haven't had twins.
Yeah, sure.
I think you probably have experience and infrastructure set up that it wouldn't be. It would still be a daunting and traumatic experience.
But it wouldn't be as.
But it's like
crazy.
it's like in my mind, everything goes back to just math. But it's like, do you run the 13-mile race or do you run a marathon? It's like, well, you start out with 13.
Yeah,
you probably start out with a mile, but
yeah. I don't know. I would never wish twins on anybody, man. That has to be crazy.
Yeah, your mom carried you guys, dude.
Would your mom didn't carry you? What the?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just saying. Oh, carried us. Our parents carried us. Our mothers carried us.
Yeah,
That's fucking
I was
crazy.
She carried. What she do? Like, I was like, come on, explain to me.
Yeah, because my parents had my older sister first, and then they had us.
Oh, really?
So they kind of had the experience of seeing a single kid and then the twins.
Yeah. We were first, and then another one after us, younger brother. Yeah.
That's the next thing I want to get into. There's 2 things I'm going to start doing in terms of reading.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch strictly to biographies. I'm just going to read about like everyone. I'm going to know about everybody.
Oh, like biology,
like Abraham Lincoln. Like I'm literally just going to go through the list of people and just read everybody's biography.
Oh, really?
And then the next thing I'm going to do is read about sibling structure. I've read a couple books, or I read a book last week that had like a couple different things that it referenced about like what order you're born in and like how that affects like your character development as a person. And I'm definitely going to like stay tuned.
Yeah, that'd probably be very interesting.
The first child, like, or here I sent your brother a quote, and it was really crazy to think about it. But it was like, when you're the first child, and then the second child is born, everyone's like, oh yeah, like that's really difficult.
Sure.
But what it is like analogous to is just like, say your wife came home and was like, actually, like this is the new husband. He's gonna be here too.
Oh no shit! I can see that.
It's like your kid's like, oh yeah, dude, we got this family set up here, and you just came home and you're like, yeah,
dude,
look at this guy, dude. He's gonna be a son too.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell, dude?
Damn.
So like the first child develops a certain way, and then the second child's always like is never the first.
Yeah.
So like then they develop a certain way, and then if you have a third child, the second child is like the skipped over child. So like then the middle child syndrome, all these different things like develop. So when you start interacting with people and like what order they were born in and things, you can kind of like see all these weird things. Mm-hmm.
Who's older, you or your brother?
I am.
Okay, so you're the middle child also. I am too. I always wonder, like, I feel like with twins, I don't feel that way.
Yeah, me either.
I don't think it applies. I think you have to be. You guys are twins, so I don't think it applies.
I mean, I'm sure
it affects you guys. Like we talk about this too with you guys all the time in the sauna. Like your identity
is so different.
Sometimes you struggle being separate people because like you guys have a business together. You guys live next door to each other. You guys hang out together. You guys do a lot of the same things. You both are tattooed.
We definitely clash a lot because of that.
You're different. You're very different people.
Yeah.
But like a lot of like the brand.
Yeah, it's the same.
Your individual brands are like very similar to each other. So I think there's probably something layered in there.
I'm sure
where
there
it's
is,
like you guys.
Well, I mean, you saying that we saw when we were kids, our parents always wanted us to do like commercials. You know, like when we were.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, when we were kids, you know, it was early 2000s and everything. Our parents wanted to do the whole kid movie star commercial shit. My brother and I both had super long blonde hair. We were just like Zach and Cody on the Disney Channel. So like they were trying to have us like audition for movies and TV commercials and TV shows where we can almost do interchangeable roles. And when we were 10 and 11 years old, we did not care for that at all. We did not want to dress the same. We did not want to be the same. We did not want to like just be interchangeable. And then as we got older and kind of got into some of our own, things like sports and skateboarding and other individual things, and then got into cooking and worked in restaurants that were separate and realized we have our own personality. Then we kind of realized, hey, this whole twin tattoo thing could actually work for a good marketing thing. Like, let's actually lay back into that. And, like, let's embrace being twins and being tattooed and being friends and, owning a business together because we now know how different we are. We both know that like we like things a certain way and we like different things. Like there's some music that I probably listen to that Steve's like, what the fuck are you listening to? Like, I know there's some podcasts that he listens to where I'm like, dude, I would shoot myself if I listened to this. Like, so like
Steve's a hippie.
We had like, he's way more him and his wife both are way more into like the spirituality stuff where like I like it to a threshold. And after that, I'm like, I'm fucking good. Don't keep talking. I don't want to hear about it. Like, so now that we know our differences specifically, it's a lot easier for us to now navigate the tattooed twin thing where everybody just thinks we're the same,
Yeah.
because we know we're not.
Yeah.
Like Steve likes gardening. I could fucking care less about gardening.
We know.
Like, I love the animals, like that's my thing. Like, I could not give a shit about fucking planting flowers or plants, truthfully, which I should, but I don't, Yeah. So it's cool that as we've gotten older, we've realized that and now like fully lay into it.
Yeah.
But it is very frustrating, when people just, my whole life for 31 years now, I've been called Steve, and vice versa. Like it does get old, like even when you have friends do it, like, bro, I've known you for 20 years. I'm Nick. Like,
yeah.
The fuck, man.
Yeah.
People call me Gomar all the time. Messes me up.
No, some of my friends just refer to us as twins now.
Well, it's that too.
Like
It's the boys, the twins, whatever. It's like, I have a name.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own personality in my own life. Like, yeah, I get it, and we say that too. Oh yeah, we're the Servis twins. We're the chefs, whatever. But like when it really comes down to a human level, like, we are different.
Yeah, no, you guys are very different.
And like, can you acknowledge it?
Yeah, No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I feel like you guys have you guys each bring a different thing to the table.
Yeah, I think that's why it was cool to come on today and just to talk just me. And I'm sure it'll be cool if he comes on to talk just him and to hear what he has to say. Yeah, because we definitely both think very differently.
Yeah.
And now him having kids and me not, I'm sure his fucking way of thinking is completely different than mine.
I feel the same way with my brother.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he completely changed the way he thinks and the jokes he makes, the things he thinks about. Like, he's very protective now.
Yeah.
And he says like dad things to me.
Really?
Yeah. And like I remember like last night I went over his house and we were just hanging and I was leaving and he was like, don't walk too fast across on the street, there's a lot of ice. And I'm like, thanks, bro. Like, I know that, but thanks. So just little things like that,
Perfect.
Yeah, just little things like that.
He hears that.
That was a perfect example, dude.
Yeah, but no,
I just see him doing that too, dude.
Yeah, and it's just so funny. I'm like, damn, he acts like a dad sometimes.
Well, it's crazy, like being twins and seeing that.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I've seen you in such a different light. We did so much fucking crazy things when we were kids. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy. You're now raising two young people. Like, I see you as the crazy person that in our 20s that was like no rules, no sleep, no anything. Like, yeah, it's bizarre to see and to be a part of.
I definitely see that with like parents and non-parents.
Yeah.
Like being a parent, it's like a clique.
Yeah.
I see like business being conducted. I noticed it before, but I see it way more now. Like there's a whole nother economy around people with kids.
Yeah.
That people without kids do not see or understand.
How so? Like, what do you mean?
Like they're in environments and like talking about things and like in situations and solving problems that people without kids aren't.
Okay. I see
so like there are interactions and opportunities that like you just don't have access to without kids.
Yeah.
So like
sure.
things like think about like I see people's businesses really blow up after having kids, not immediately after having kids, but when their kids start going to elementary school and they're at soccer and they're on the sideline with 10 other dads. And next thing you know, like closing mortgage deals or real estate deals or, you know, the law practice or something like starts to blow up because like, it's like, oh yeah, you know what? Your kid seems all right. So like, I'll do business with you.
Yeah.
Like kind of a thing happening.
Dude, I've been wanting to go to church, honestly, for that reason.
Same thing.
You know,
similar,
I don't have kids,
thing.
But like, so how do I meet new people?
Yeah.
To find people who have and share the same kind of values that I have, church would be my best guess.
Yeah. I would definitely say like avenues of like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Steve says all the time, he's like, oh, I can't wait to meet like the soccer parents, you know, or the dance parents. Like, they go, that's where like my new friends are going to come from.
Yeah. That's true. I think if here's something else that I've like realized, like it's kind of the same thing. There are a lot of dudes do this, and it doesn't really bother me at all. At one point it kind of did, but I didn't realize why. It's the dad, or it's like man groups. Like, oh, we should start a men's group. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get a bunch of guys together and we should start a men's group.
Yeah.
We should get the guys together. We like, you know, like they have like 2 good dinners.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what we should do? We should I think guys really need stuff like this. It's like, dude, like they start like they have like a good time. Yeah. And next thing you know, they have this huge need to be like, you know what, every man in Bucks County, they deserve this. And it's like, shut up.
It's like, no,
dude.
you just need to go have a beer every now and then.
And you know why I thought that was so dumb?
Why?
It was because I have jiu-jitsu.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
So like I'm like, dude,
most men don't have that.
Talking about, dude, shut up. And then I was like sitting there at jiu-jitsu one night and we were nuts deep in like an aliens conversation on like a Tuesday. And I'm like, oh, I'm in a men's group.
Yeah,
I was listening to what's his name, Andrew something,
Schultz,
talk on fucking Rogan about how like apparently who the fuck knows what if it's legit. Like apparently like 65% of all conservative men don't need therapy, and he was like, well, when you look at the way the life goes, most conservative men have friends to hang out with, do jujitsu, go to church, whatever it may be. And where it seemed like most men, how you just said, going out with my boy to have 2 beers on a Wednesday night, that's enough for me. Like I don't need the men's group. I don't need like, if you just have good friends, you don't need all of that, you know. But the problem is most people don't have good friends. Yeah, we're like, we sauna every Monday, you know. Like I was saying to Steve, he thought it was weird that I guess when you came back the first time after having your son, not asking about it. And I was like, well, me, Matt, and Dante all don't have kids. You and Andrew are the only ones who are.
Oh, what? No. Oh, so what he was saying that you guys?
He's like, it's weird that
I wasn't following.
It's weird that you didn't talk about it or you didn't ask about it. I was like, I don't think that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't find that weird because I don't have them. I was like, I feel, and I could be very wrong, Andrew comes here to not have to talk about that.
Honestly, it was such a chaotic situation that I just was just like, I was
like, he's probably coming here, because like this is like the men's group. We don't have to talk about that shit. We can just fucking talk about conspiracies sitting in the sauna or something. Like,
our wives will talk about it, and you can hear about it from them.
That's kind of what I figured also. So I think he's like, dude, no, it's fucking weird. It's weird. And I was like, okay, if that's what you think, then yeah.
You're both not wrong.
Yeah.
And both could be right.
Yeah.
I don't really.
We go to this men's group. That's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You were.
It's in the middle of the day. It's not like a dinner or anything. You just go and talk about business and faith and family and problems and how to help and ask for advice, and it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, cool. I think I'm not knocking it, but it is.
But it has definitely been blown out of proportion.
The men's group thing is definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I just think just some good friends is all you need. You know.
Yeah, good friends, good people.
Yeah, good people. Yeah, that's it.
What do you got for us, Gilmar? You got anything to take us out on?
Any final questions or anything?
Yeah, I guess how do you feel your business has changed in the past year or two? Because I know a lot has happened since we've last been on, and since you and I have sat down and spoken a little bit.
I would probably say in the last year, we have become way more dialed in. Like I said, finding our roles of like the internal and external. We now know what has to be done every day, and and communicate on that. We also now we're working on getting it up on our website and everything, but we now have, because we've been doing it for so long, we now have essentially 12 set menus.
Sick.
So let's say right now it's end of February. If you want to book a dinner in August, you can go on our website and click on our menu tab, and you'll see what a menu would look like in August. You know? And then when August comes around, we'll then look at that menu, and then we'll make changes if we want to, or we'll maybe make things a little more refined or whatever. So we're going to put that into play where you can see what we would serve all year long, because we change the menu every month. We've gotten way more dialed in on our, I guess, like booking procedure. We have a virtual assistant. So every Monday, she calls all of the guests we have for that weekend coming up just to verify price, allergies, address, start time, any questions they have, anything like that. And then Steve gets on a call with her to make sure it's all right and everything. She onboards all of that into all of our CRM software and everything like that. So we're always up to date on, what's going on. We have, I'm pretty sure this year now, finally honed in all of the farms we're going to be using.
Sick.
Like every year since we've started, you work with one buddy for one summer, by next summer they're gone. You find somebody else, by next summer they're gone. So like now we have people who've been doing this like 10, 11, 12 years who are like, yo, we're not going anywhere, and I am now really dialed in also. So like, how can we do this together? So really, really honed in on all of our purveyors that, we go and we pick up from, all that kind of stuff, making sure they're growing things how we want it to be grown and how we would like it to be grown and all that kind of stuff. And then really this year, we're kind of just focusing more on like the business finances. I know we've talked about it a lot, of just like becoming way more, way more clean with all of our spending. Like our costs are very low, like our food costs, because we know how to shop. We know what we're shopping for. Because we're doing tasting menu only, we don't have, by the end of the weekend, we don't have an excess of anything. Our fridge is literally empty. Like, we're not throwing anything away. We're not wasting anything. So, like, we're taking now this year to run through our menus every month to really get the cost dialed in, so we see what we're spending, we see what that looks like, and then so we can now compare it as the years go on with these local farms, what they're charging, what they're bringing in, how prices are, being affected. Like, I know we already are probably one of the more expensive, I guess, eateries, if you want to call it that. We can't just be raising our prices because the market raises. So for the last, year or two, we've kind of eaten the cost of rising beef prices, rising local honey prices, and stuff like that, just because we already charge more than the average, person. So just getting all that dialed in more, figuring out all of that, and just like making sure we never stray from what we say we do. I know there's a lot of people out there who, claim farm to table, or they work with farms, but all that means is like you're serving spring mix from like a farm in the area or something like that. Like just making sure we are always doing what we say we're doing. Where somebody says, "Oh, I don't fucking believe you." Okay, well, here. I can show you. It's right here. This is what it is. And just, kind of keeping that going. And like we were kind of saying, just in the next year, we now have dialed in like the livestock animals that we raise, and I'm now feeling pretty confident with all of that. So just keeping that going, maybe expanding that, like we were saying, maybe getting into selling some meat and selling some shares of animals and stuff. Really just, we always say, I don't think we'll be chefs for our entire lives, but cooking is what's going to get us to wherever that is next. So it's, making sure we keep our foot on the gas, making sure we are always the best. Like I was saying when we first sat down, like we want to be the hardest reservation to get. Yeah. Always. Like that's the goal. We want to be the hardest to book with. I know right now I don't think we have a single Saturday available until June.
Damn.
You know, granted it's just a Saturday, you know, but it's not that's not
huge.
bad.
It's a big day.
It's pretty good.
It's a big day.
Yeah, Saturday's the most important day.
Yeah. We've had the busiest start of the year so far out of all 5 years. So like it's now just keeping what we have going on, not letting anything go unchecked. And just like what got us here, let's keep doing that. Just fucking better. You know? And yeah, just having fun.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Trying
awesome,
to
man.
at least, you know.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
man.
too.
I'm glad that like we've kind of been able to see this journey from the beginning.
You guys have saw it since it was barely even a concept.
Yeah, that's why like people are like, oh, like they used to come over like once a month. Like, how come you don't do that anymore? And I'm like, honestly, it was kind of selfish of me to have them come over and cook for like, 2 people.
We couldn't do it anymore.
Cook for 2 people. I was like, it was really a bad business model to come over and hang out with me one Saturday of the month. I was like, 25% of their month was wasted on hanging out with me and my wife. I was like, and then they're like, oh, when you put it like that, I was like, yeah, they're serving like 12, 15 people on Saturdays. Yeah. It wasn't good for.
Well, like, I mean, dude, that's a terrible idea. Even just you saying that, like, back then, that was great.
Yeah, but like, that's what needed to happen.
Exactly. Where now.
Oh, I love doing that. I was like, oh, these guys are just starting out. They're actually like,
it was like, you made us be able to do this more.
Yeah, but it was also good food though.
Oh yeah, man, it was fucking a great time. It's gotten better. It's way better now, you know. Yeah. We always say it's amazing because we still have guests. When I look at our calendar, we probably have 65% repeat, you know, guests and clients.
That's awesome.
But what was I gonna say?
How the food's gotten better.
Oh yeah. It's amazing when somebody who hired us in the first year and hasn't hired us since hires us again now. And we literally go and tell them, like, yo, if you enjoyed it then, like, you're going to be fucking blown away now. Just how everything goes, the flow of it all, the efficiency, the food is just so much better. So it's really nice to see from when we started cooking with you. Like, when I look back on the pictures that we were serving then, I'm like, dude, I can't believe we're still in business. Like, I can't believe, like, we're still here and we're still busier and, like, the party sizes get larger and like the word of mouth gets farther and travels farther. Like it really is something where we sit back sometimes and it's like, yo, this is crazy. Like we just had an idea and made it into something. Yeah. Like never thought cooking in somebody's home could ever be a reality, let alone like a good livelihood, you know, and also make you feel good, you know, doing it too, you know. Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. That's awesome. Man.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
Yeah, yes, it has. I'm glad you guys have been a part of it.
Yeah, man.
You know, seriously. I think we only know each other from it. We're only homies because of it. You know,
sure. No Prisoners podcast.
No Prisoners, baby. I know. Seriously, I was thinking about that the other day. Crazy.
What a name.
Right.
We definitely changed it out. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess Steve, where can people find you, man?
I mean, yeah, you. If you just search Servis Events, again, our last name is Servis, Servis, not CE. I can't tell you how many times I will spell it out to somebody right in front of me and they will still spell it wrong. So Servis, Servis Events, just on Instagram, Servis Events, Facebook, Servis Events Twins. Website is servis-events.com. YouTube is just Servis Events. If you search Servis Events anywhere, you're going to find us. You're going to find all of our stuff. It's all pretty linked together.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it'll be over by the time this comes out, but vote for us in the Bucks Happening. We are in 3 categories. I think we are in the lead for all 3 so far and should be bringing those home, hopefully.
Nice.
But, yeah, so.
I hate the Bucks Happening, but.
Me too, but
when the boys are in it.
It helps business, you know, it helps.
Winning is winning.
Winning.
I guess last story. We won 2 years ago. We're like, yeah, this is great. Last year was like, oh man, this is just a fucking popularity contest, whatever. Didn't win. Did not like that. So we're winning this year.
No,
winning is the best.
Yeah,
I don't care what you fucking say or think. Like,
yeah, for business, like we don't really get into the Bucks Happening because like I don't.
You guys are so higher.
Like, we're niche. Like we're not really trying to like be everyone's builder.
Yeah,
which is like fine for me. But when people get into the Bucks Happening, like when my friends get in. I always like vote the shit
out
out
of
me
it.
too, man.
Because I'm like I think it makes a difference.
It helps, man. It does.
I don't like it because it doesn't establish any credibility. Or
I
anything.
agree.
It's a pure game, and it's an excellent marketing tactic.
They do a great job at it. They do a great job at it.
Amazing. I would love to talk to them or podcast with them once about like the whole like how that came together because it's a great system.
Get thousands of people to bring thousands of people to their website every year.
Oh my god, the
it's
traffic!
Genius. It's fucking genius.
The traffic. I would just love to just like see
Me
all
too.
the analytics.
Me too. But I mean, it helps when you win. It helps, and we've seen it. So whether you think it's stupid or not, hey.
Oh no, the whole thing is not.
I'm here to win. That's all.
Just that aspect of it is.
Yeah, I agree.
The whole thing is very important to making money, though. I do think it. But I also think you guys deserve it because I have like I have hired like I've worked with. I mean, I know a decent amount of people. I'm privileged in that sense. I do think you guys have. In those categories, like the product right now,
it's
because you guys are staying consistent to what you guys are preaching.
Yep.
You guys are very niche in your image and like what you're offering to most degree.
Yeah.
And the consistency, honestly, is I think what sets you guys apart from everyone else because you guys are consistently who you are.
Yep.
You're consistently what you're about.
Yep.
You're consistently delivering the product. Yeah. So I think that's probably why you guys are doing so well.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to go up against brick and mortars who's been established for a lot longer than we have.
Yeah,
and to still play in like the same arena, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
dude, thanks for coming on, man.
Dude, thank you guys for having me, man.
Appreciate it, sharing with us.
Love it, man. Love it. Love being a part of it.
So we got Nic Servis, Gilmar on the keys, Amore Studios. If you need to look beautiful, if you're looking ugly, and you want to look better in pictures and video, at least maybe not in the real world. He can't make miracles happen, but he can make miracles happen on video and pictures.
Hit up the boy.
We got Rambo on the floor. Thanks for listening to this Bucks Townies podcast. Bucks County's #1 investigative journalists.
#1.